Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. We're headed into Ikea right now. Sarah and I are going to put our relationship to the test. To be honest with you, the moment I knew that Sarah was the one for me was after 2 trips to Ikea in 1 day. We didn't fight once. Of course, this is China, and this video is about Ikea in China and how it's had to adapt to fit the Chinese market, the shopping experience in China. It's Ikea in China. Here we go. First of all, the way the store set up isn't really different. The Ikea I used to go to in Canada is fairly similar to the setup that they have here in China, with the showcase displays on the top floor and then the products, like where you grab the product in the middle, and then on the bottom floor they have the warehouse area. Sure, you'll probably see more people sleeping in beds, more selfies being taken, but if you shopped at an Ikea before, you're going to find the ones in China pretty familiar, which is probably why it's so popular with Westerners. Outside of Sarah's school, I probably only see maybe 1 Westerner per week, but I always seem to see one in Ikea. Like so many other industries in China, the furniture business is booming. A big part of this is just having more income. More people have money to spend on basically things they don't need, just improving their lives, and decorating their house with nice furniture is part of that. Ikea pounced on this idea back in 1998 when they opened their first store in Shanghai. Perhaps 12 years too early though. It took them 12 years to turn a profit in China, but now they're the fastest growing market for Ikea. In order to have success in China, did you know that they had to make small changes to their business?
Like what?
For example, the Ikea catalog, you know the Ikea catalog?
Famous Ikea catalog, you mean that stack over there?
Yes.
They don't have those?
They have them, but they focus most of their marketing online, through social media, through blogs. So they're not mailing out that catalog like you might get in the West. You'll also find that Ikeas are in more urban areas here. Traditionally, an Ikea would be kind of in the suburbs, but in China, less people drive and more people take the public transit, so they want to have the Ikeas on the transit lines. In the West, Ikea is seen as kind of a cheap way to furnish your home, but over here in China, where labor is cheap, where materials are cheap, they can't compete with the low end in China. So to the Chinese people, it's more middle class. Luckily, the middle class is growing rather quickly in China. However, apartments are generally smaller than in Europe or in North America, so you might find the showrooms a little bit tinier. They tend to push the smaller furniture a little bit more here. This is actually a pretty quiet day at the Ikea, and if you come on a weekend, it's madness, like madness. I always felt Ikea felt more like an amusement park without the amusement, than it does a store. Yes! And the Chinese seem to embrace that a little bit. They come here with packed lunches, they take photos, the kids set up little play areas, and it's more like a day outing than a shopping trip. Sarah, can you tell me who is the founder of Ikea?
Skorgrensen.
Is that true? I kind of like to shit all over Ikea. Not literally, I'm sure they get enough of that in their bathroom showrooms. But you have to respect them as a business. They really created an experience, a shopping experience that you can't get anywhere else. They're the largest furniture retailer in the world right now, and a big part of that is because they've been able to adapt to their market. And China is probably the best example of that. Sorry, I haven't been helping shopping too much. Meatballs. Can't be reaching in there. No meatballs left? They gotta be making more meatballs.
She just was like, no, and she pointed away.
Alibaba, the mega retailer in China, they just started opening up a store that's very similar to Ikea. It's called Home Life, and it's kind of an Ikea, but they're using smartphone technology more. They have like digital price tags and stuff, and you scan everything with your phone, and you can try to find cheaper prices on through other retailers, I guess. But it'll be interesting to see if that can compete with Ikea. Honestly, I have a feeling it can because it's Chinese, and Chinese people want to buy Chinese products. I was doing all right until I got to this stupid restaurant. They were out of meatballs. Who runs out of meatballs? It's Ikea. That's like the only reason people come here. Okay, I'm gonna eat this food, so thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to tune in on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for new videos. And remember, if you're a Westerner and I see you, we're probably at Ikea.